Welcome to a new episode. Again, this is remembering, thinking, exploring, try to make sense of it. So, thank you for listening. This is remembering. And I think that remembering is a particularly good topic for a first episode. I've got a candle that is on, I had a coffee. I'm taking my time, it's 9:34 in the morning, and fortunately this morning I've got absolutely nothing to do. So I was sitting here with my coffee, my journal, my faithful journal, and the book I'm reading now, which is The Enchanted Life by Sharon Blackie. I'm saying that I'm reading now. I'm actually rereading it now. And some of the exercises that she asks us to do in the very first 40 pages of the book took me to the realization of how much fear of change I have. But my fears of change are not fears in do I think that I can do it? Of course I can do it. Of course I can change. Do I think that I will be safe in the process? Of course I'll be safe. I've got good friends. I've got tools. I've got my journal. And I'm not the kind of person scared to ask for help if I don't feel safe. Would I think, or do I think that this adventure of changing and transformation it's going to be amazing? Of course it's going to be amazing. So I'm not scared, I'm not fearful in that sense of actually taking the first step and enjoying the process of change. What I found interesting is the fact that I'm scared from an external perspective of the perception that other people would have of me. Then I would stick out from everybody else like a sore thumb kind of thing, and everybody around me are gonna be the classical attitude of eye rolling, like, oh, here she go again, another change, another thing, another project. And in that sense that I might be rejected and ridiculed by people, and of course of not being taken seriously. And when I'm saying seriously, I'm meaning from an academic perspective. I'm going on a master's by research. My plan is to go on a PhD, and how does this fit with the expectation of academia? I always thought that you are structured in life. When you become an adult, you are fixed. There is a sense of commitment to life. That means that people are serious, or thoughtful, or somehow quiet and respectable, and in that sense they are professional. Well, actually the only constant in life is actually changing itself. Life is committed to change. So people who are structured and live sort of like in a kind of like surrounded by a scaffolding and the safety with the repetitions and the routines, or people who are actually rigid and scared and petrified of losing control and losing a sense of the kind of protection that we create, because in the end we are all scared of death. Instead, life is all about creation and a constant transformation. I would be scared of being branded as being excessive and having too much imagination and being highly deluded in my journey. Of another failed exercise and a failed project. What did I accomplish in the end anyway with another change? But I think that today, for me, has been just a day of remembering who I am, because everything sort of like fell apart. About, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now. And it felt to me that something completely shifted and completely changed. I feel the best way for me to describe it now is that I am standing still with my eyes closed in the middle of a sandstorm. And I can perceive and feel this swirling wind around me. And every single grain of sand is an idea, a thought, a choice that I made. And I'm not sure that it was the right thing. I'm not sure that my choices along the way in my life were actually my choices that I took because it was something that I liked instead of actually being something that I have been conditioned to take. My university choices, my plans, my jobs, my interest. How many times have we been conditioned by other people's? So there are a lot of questions that I'm asking myself now, but this is a time to take for remembering who I am. It's been the past week and even dealing with a supervisor and therapist who's from Jungian extractions. I think that what I'm experiencing now is that I'm realizing that I have been given a sort of like an instruction booklet, a manual, or even a list, like a shopping list, when I was born, and that shopping list has been misplaced. And I don't know anymore what I've got to do. If there is anything that I'm asked to do, that I'm supposed to be doing. So this is the reason for these recordings. I'm going to be very personal rambling. And I'm actually okay with that. So, well, thank you for listening. So this is it. One episode's done. Now more journaling, more thinking, more walking outdoors and elucubrating, which is always a good verb to use. So if you want to know more about me, you will be able to find me on Instagram, and you are able also to find me on my website, which is www.matildetomat.com. Okay, see you around. Bye.